Welcome to my channel.
I'm Kaye. I'm an ostomate, that is, I have a urostomy. I've had this urostomy now for 3 years. I want to show how I can successfully manage my urostomy while holidaying in a motorhome. The motorhome we're travelling is a Sprinter 4x4. And I only now feel confident enough to share about my urostomy and also about how much fun you can have while travelling in a motorhome. Encourage other ostomates about what's possible and how they too can holiday and have fun. I also share in my videos the places we've stayed and the sagas we've had, both good and challenging. Time for us to start off our 4 months trip.
This is the planned 4 months trip. So we are starting from Hervey Bay, moving through Western Queensland, then into the Northern Territory, up to Kakadu, Darwin, then heading into Western Australia, heading to Broome, then the Dampier Peninsula, then having to retrace a lot of our steps before we get down towards Katherine, where we can then move across into the Gulf and down the coast of Queensland back to Hervey Bay, which is home base for us. Meet Jim, my travel buddy and husband. Jim's packing the last of his clothes, well, in fact, all of his clothes. And here we see our clothes cupboard as full as they're going to be. It's enough. It's surprising how many clothes you don't need. Here we're putting on a bra hood, that is some protection for the bonnet on Eli. Haven't done it before. It's made of vinyl. It's not all that easy to put on, as you can see from, but the finished product looks good. Jim's taking the jerry can off the back for our spare tyre holder. So it's not that straightforward, but it's very secure. Taking it off with the view to give it a good rinse out and fill it with fuel. Obviously, Eli needs a drink of diesel, so he's getting filled up. And while we're at it, some AdBlue. Air pressures in all the tyres need checking. Jewels at the back, so that gives us 6 tyres on the vehicle and the spare on the back. It's something we both do, and as you can see, we're not as agile as we once were. The spare on the back is at least easy to check its pressures. Jim does the windscreen washing because he's much taller than I to be able to get to the top of the windscreen. And here we're just checking our spare water tank using the jiggle siphon, making sure that it's working, which it is. First stop, Childers. Insane Cafe. They make the best coffee. I can recommend a stop in Childers for anyone heading that way. And for we ostomates, they also have a toilet. Very handy. Here we are, parked, set up at Kershaw Gardens. Kershaw Gardens is in Rockhampton. It's a free park provided by the Rockhampton Council. As you can see, it's just dirt and it's nearly always as busy as this is. There are no facilities and it's in town. Next stop was Sapphire. Sapphire's another free camp provided by the local council. As you can see, it's dirt, it's not flat, very similar to Kershaw, however, not that crowded. It does have a toilet a little way up the hill, quite convenient. We had a few visitors, as you can see. Straight road, as you can see, not quite the Nullarbor, but plenty of straight road. This is Aramac. It's in their recreation ground. A fantastic facility, as you can see. Power and water. $20 a night for the first 2 nights and the next 5 nights free. Some of the places have slabs, some are on grass. Excellent shower toilet facilities, well worth staying. Hey Jim, you got some stats for us across the last 3 days?
Yeah, I do have. I've had 1 beer a day. A little more seriously, we've had no rain since we left home. Temperatures have been sort of 12, 13 through to a bit less than 30 daily. Here in Aramac at the moment, it's 28 and it was 12 degrees overnight. We're experimenting with something. I remember what we're experimenting with. We're experimenting with speed versus fuel use. We've got 15,000 odd kilometres to do before we get home, I guess, so it's probably worth knowing that. We're also keeping some stats on our current improved energy system, which has got 600 watts of solar on the roof, more or less, 400 amps of lithium battery, and we've also got a solar blanket if we need it. Oh, and by the way, you've had 2 bag changes since we left home.
Perfect. On target for the right number. Thanks, Jim. Catch up with you soon. Next episode, we'll be heading out to the Stockman's Hall of Fame and to Lark's Quarry along the Dinosaur Trail.
Bye for now, my dear friend. Goodbye, my